It's day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas, already halfway through. Every night, Dave shows us a fabulous light display in our region, throws in a ho, ho, ho every once in a while.
He does. And tonight we're looking at Darvel Court in Folsom. Dave, this looks amazing.
It's a brand new court for us, and this year they had to get it up a little bit earlier. Brian.
Our neighbors here asked us to put them up a little early this year, with 2020 being somewhat of a rough year, that they asked us if we wouldn't mind doing a little early this year. So we did, and we started well before Thanksgiving. And we spent about 2 weeks putting everything up. The blue in the trees is really, it's a piercing blue that you can see from a pretty far distance. And so we get a lot of people coming up saying they saw it from Bidwell or from the Palladio or from Highway 50, and they just want to come up and see what the show was all about. And so it's been a real joy to partake in all of this.
What a display, and there you can see those giant redwood trees, and need to bring in a bucket truck to put the lights up on there. That's how dedicated those three gentlemen are, and their families, to bring in some holiday cheer. Again, it's Darvel Court. We'll have another look here in just a second. Thanks, guys. All right, let's take a peek here at what we have, a live shot from our CalSTRS camera, looking down at, of course, Sacramento, kind of zoomed in there, playing the waiting game for some wet weather, and it's out there. It'll be in here maybe in the next couple of hours or so. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what we have. We've got 52 in Sacramento, 51 Stockton, 48 Modesto, 52 Marysville, and still very balmy at 44 around South Lake Tahoe. Weather Watcher, high temperatures today. We topped out in the mid to upper 50s here in the valley, low 50s from Vern up at Pollock Pines and Ron up at Quincy, with an afternoon high at 40 degrees. So we're starting to try to develop a few light showers here. Snow is still way up there, probably 6,500 feet, maybe even 7,000 feet, but it will come down. We'll get that snow level down at around 5,000 feet as we go overnight on into tomorrow. Right up through here, you can see the back part of this frontal boundary, so that's going to help to bring in the cold air. And look at some of these areas of rain starting to get enhanced by the coast range. So this will back off somewhat, but this is that band of heavy rain that we're going to see come through here as we hit about maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock around the Sacramento area, and that should be driving that rain on through to give us a quarter to a half inch of rain before dawn. I mean, then we're done with it for the most part, and then we'll have maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain into the foothills, because it will linger there a little bit longer. And up in the Sierra, 6 to 12 inches of snow above 5,000 feet, with some pockets of up to 18 inches of snow. But look at how fast it gets done. Winds shift around out of the northwest, and it looks like we'll dry things out and stay dry, maybe a little patchy fog and a couple of high clouds just in time for your Friday. So here's what we got going. We'll have, again, rain overnight after midnight, but your morning drive will just have slick roads. You're just not going to have rain coming down. Daytime highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 50s. Warmer spots will have the rain will be in the mid 40s. Parts of the northern San Joaquin Valley could have some morning lows in the upper 30s. You saw that in those maps. So you'll have some lingering rain showers after your period of wet weather tonight in the early part of the day. By the afternoon, some lingering showers, 40s and low 50s up there in the Gold Country. On toward Plumas County, some snowflakes should be hanging on toward the early or middle afternoon. We'll still have some flakes flying around up around the lake and up on the west slope there a little bit toward the tail end of the day. Gusts by the afternoon at 40 miles per hour. Down at the lake, we could have some morning gusts at 50 miles per hour. Breezy and dry. It's going to be dry tomorrow morning. We have the wet weather tonight in the Bay Area, but then it's done. 58 for Monterey with a morning low at 48. You get around, say, San Francisco, how about 59 degrees? Quick check of the 7-day forecast shows you after the early rain, we're dry and about seasonal, if not a little above average. And it looks like it's just the foothills tomorrow and the Sierra that have some unsettled weather. Then we'll settle into a pretty dry pattern. All right, let's settle back into some lights. We are talking Darvel Court in Folsom. You saw, of course, Mr. Escamilla. His family is doing the lights. Gomez family is doing those lights, and the Curtis family doing the lights. And all you have to do is drive out there and look at the lights, and you can see them from US 50 right over by the Costco area. These are like beacons in the dark. And where is this particular place? Well, it's Darvel Court. It is in Folsom. Just go out and take a peek and enjoy the lights. Elizabeth?